Dressed in a white lace gown and shining tiara placed gracefully amongst her fashioned dark hair, Gladys Ricart looked like a fairytale princess that had stepped right out of the pages of a storybook. It was September 26, 1999, her wedding day. Joy filled the air as people bustled around the New Jersey home that she shared with her son and mother. A lineup of 9's bridesmaids giggled as they helped one another make final touches on for hair and makeup. Gladys beamed as she posed in her wedding dress. In just a short amount of time she would be meeting her fiancé, James Preston, at the church on the hill in Flushing, Queens of New York City, to exchange their vows in front of all of their loved ones. As excited people swarmed around the house, a man carrying a briefcase walked in. The man, presumed to be a guest as appeared to be dressed for the formal occasion, opened his briefcase and pulled out a .38 caliber handgun. Just as Gladys was finishing handing her bridesmaids their bouquets, she was shot 3 times. The house erupted into chaos. Panicked wedding guests sprinted in every direction without fully knowing the source of the gunshot. Gladys' bridesmaids screamed as they sprinted out of the house and collapsed in grief on the front lawn. One of the flower girls shouted, "Don't kill her! Don't kill her," while adults attempted to shield her, as well as the other little girls, from the violent scene. In an act of bravery, the bride's brother tackled the intruder and managed to disarm him. Using the man's own gun, the brother held him in place until help arrived. Tragically, on what was supposed to be one of the happiest days of her life, Gladys Ricart passed away at the age of 39. All of this occurred as the wedding videographer's camera was still recording. The killer was Augustine Garcia, the victim's ex-boyfriend. After a tumultuous 6 years, Ricart finally decided to put an end to their relationship. She had no intention of seeing her former lover again. Garcia, however, could never quite let go. In the months following the breakup, he relentlessly stalked Gladys. He would show up to Gladys' house and harass the woman by throwing rocks at her windows. One incident was so frightening that Ricart resorted to calling 911 for help. A week before the wedding, Garcia left 100 roses on her front lawn in a final gesture to win her back, and when that did not work, he made the decision Gladys Ricart's life. After the trial, Augustine Garcia was found guilty of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to life in prison. Mourners flocked to attend the public wake. In life, she had been a strong pillar of her community, and was an active volunteer. It came as no surprise that this vibrant and beloved woman would draw a crowd for a final goodbye. Not everyone in attendance knew Gladys, but all were deeply touched by her story. The funeral was a private event held in the Dominican Republic, where Gladys was born. She was buried wearing her wedding dress and veil. The bridesmaids and groomsmen also wore their wedding attire to the service.